Hey, you guys, it's Peter, and I'm back. Of course I'm back. I'm not going anywhere. I'm YouTube famous now. So I was sitting around last night, participating in one of my all-time favorite pastimes, Googling pictures of dogs in wigs. If you do not believe me, I will just show you right here. This is my favorite one coming up. Faradog. Oh, Faradog. Anyway, I was looking through these pictures of dogs in wigs, and I was reminded of Tana Mongeau. So, I don't know why. No, I was on Twitter last night, and I was rolling through Twitter, and, Tana Mongeau, if you don't know who Tana Mongeau is, because so many people watch my videos and they're like, I have no idea who you're talking about. And I'm like, you watch my videos, but you don't know who these astronomically huge YouTubers are? No, because their audiences are all the ages of 10 to 12, right? Which is what we're gonna talk about today. So Tana Mongeau is a 19-year-old YouTuber from Las Vegas, Nevada, who rose to fame in 2015 quickly. I think she has about 2 million subscribers, something like that. Because of her outrageous story times, where she's all these Uber attacks that happen, and she's had a stalker since second grade, and all of these crazy, crazy things that have happened to her in her life, right? And she's talked about how she's been exposed to a lot of drugs and alcohol growing up, and now she talks a lot about her own exposure to drugs and alcohol, and she's basically, at this point, she talked, I know what she talked about here, about seeing a billboard of herself in Los Angeles, and now she's going on world tour to sell her, story to millions of young people, because as she sits on her, cameras and, she talks about doing drugs and drinking and promiscuous sex, and how she forever continues the male fantasy of lesbians being two hot chicks kissing, because that's a lot of what she does in her videos. As she perpetuates all of these really positive things in our society, yes, Tana Mongeau is a role model to our youth. So anyway, I don't really hate the girl. For a while, I kind of could get with her gig. I thought she was funny. But I have to be really honest with you. I think she's going down fast and real fast. And it's very concerning to me from watching from away. And what's even more concerning to me is that there are obviously management companies that are making lots of money behind the name of Tana Mongeau. So I was on Twitter last night. I love the tweets. Do you guys like the tweet? Do you tweet? Do you have the tweets? You have the tweets! Don't lie! You called in sick today from work because of the tweets. Okay, so anyway, I went into Tana's Twitter because she said something about being on a billboard, and I was like, oh my god, okay, so Joey Graceffa was on a billboard, Gigi Gorgeous is on a billboard, now Tana Mongeau's on a billboard. So I wanted to see in here what this was all about, and so I went back and I was reading her tweets in here, and so Full Screen Live, who is her management company, she's got a tour coming up, a world tour. Okay, listen now. Janet Jackson, Rolling Stones, Lady Gaga, Madonna, Britney Spears, Tana Mongeau? What? Tana Mongeau sells out in Tokyo? I do not get it, okay? But apparently so. So anyway, so she's coming here, or she is coming here, and we're gonna talk about that in a second. So Tana Mongeau is going on tour with Full Screen Live, and she says on here, I'm going on tour for 2 months. That means I can't have sex for 2 months. That means I love you guys, so buy a ticket. Okay, first of all, Tana, are you the worst rock star in the entire world? Well, first of all, let me just say something, okay? I have said this in 3 videos in a row, and so 3 times a charm. I hope somebody really hears what I'm saying. Just because you're popular doesn't mean you're talented, okay? Just because you rose to fame and are making a lot of money on YouTube and bleach your hair out and just sit back and expose yourself and tell all these outrageous stories that to a lot of teenagers that feel like they can't identify with anything in the world and they grasp onto that and that makes you popular, does not make you talented, okay? But whatever, she does have this huge popularity thing, but after all of these outrageous stories that she's told on her YouTube channel and how she's, doing all this kind of stuff, and she broke up with her boyfriend because she supposedly was doing a lap dance jokingly with somebody else, Tana Mongeau is gonna go on world tour, rockstar world tour. Girl, have you ever read any novels like I'm with the Band by Pamela DeBar? Come on, okay? I know everybody thinks that I'm old as shit, but you need to get back with the day of the groupies, okay? You need to get you some groupies, honey. So anyway, but apparently she's gonna be pristine sister Tana up on this world tour. So anyway, so then it goes on and then she says, oh, vlog at 11, I pull a prank. Really? Woo! Surprise! With a boy. Oh no, not a boy. My friends cry. Be refreshing, be ready, answering comments. And then she says, okay, full screen live, make this happen. And it's this girl or guy, I don't know. And it says, give me a free ticket to the Phoenix show, mommy, please. Oh, I guess it's a guy. So anyway, and she's like, okay, make this happen. I asked for it, I get it. So anyway, now full screen live is tweeting out her schedule. I mean, it's constant. This is like literally all within the same hour, right? And they tweet out, retweet this. Okay, now let me get this for you, okay? Do you see? So there's full screen. I don't edit. There's full screen's tweet, which they retweet themselves, okay? And comment on, retweet this if you're coming to Tana Mongeau's tour and want to make more internet friends. And then Tana retweets that. So it's like a triple tweet. A triple tweet. If you have triple tweets, you have to stay home from, listen, you should not go to work. That shit's contagious. Triple tweets. Okay. So anyway, I mean, like, they are like selling this shit up. I mean, we have got to get this tour packed. We've got, I mean, so anyway. Now what's interesting to me is that I did a video, I don't know when Tana went on tour last, I don't know, sometime last fall or something. She does world tours like quarterly. So anyway, you guys, you do get that this is all about the cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. This is all about the money, right? This is all about the coin. That's all it's about, okay? I mean, listen, if somebody said, Peter, do you want to go on world tour? I'd be like, yes, ma'am, all day, let's go. Can I pack my bags? I mean, I don't hate her for it, okay? If somebody came to me, if a management company came to me and said, let's go on a world tour, as if I could pack a room, maybe 2 people at a dinner at, you know, I don't know, Bob Evans. But listen, I don't blame Tana Mongeau for this, okay? I mean, I actually think her gig might be kind of cute. And I found out she's coming to Indianapolis, my hometown, which is funny because I was just talking to my good girl, Trisha Paytas, the other day, and I said, you know what would be really funny is if Tana Mongeau and I did a video together. Of course I want to do a collab with Tana Mongeau. I've made 15 videos about her at this point, right? Why would I not do a collab with her? You're stupid if somebody asks you to do a collab and you don't do it. Vegan cheetah. I'm just joking. But anyway, so I was like, I said it would be, we should do a video where like I give her dad advice because she could use it, you know, seriously. But anyway, we could do it real funny. But incidentally, she's coming to Indianapolis. Now, I won't be paying the $150 VIP ticket that she's requiring for this. And I can't imagine sitting in line for 2 hours for a meet and greet. So that won't be happening. I guess I won't be meeting Tana Mongeau anytime in the near future. Not on her world tour, at least. Okay, so then it goes on and then Tana tweets out, giving away tour tickets. Meet me and special guests and friends for free. All you have to do is retweet this tweet and enter. It doesn't say anything about how many they're giving out or whatever. It says it on here somewhere, I'm sure. And then she retweets that and says, keep retweeting and entering. Meet me and Karina and friends. Now, Karina, kaboom. In my opinion, not her. Listen, I'd pay all day long to see her in line. I'd wait 5 hours in line to meet Karina Kaboom. Listen, okay? I mean, she's probably got 15 bodyguards around her. But this is the Corinna that was just in the video, the chapstick challenge, which just hit all these views. And then this is interesting, right? So Tana does this video, the chapstick challenge, kissing a girl for views, which then goes on Pornhub, gets 3.9 million views. Tana talks about how it gets 3.9 million views on Twitter. And then on Twitter, like that makes her video, the chapstick challenge, get even more views. And now, incidentally, Corinna is going on tour with Tana Mongeau. What? Honey, I didn't wake up yesterday, okay? This is all marketing. So then she talks about her new phone cases that came out and all that kind of stuff, and who cares? So anyway, I'm going to have the longest meet and greets on tour, like talk to me for an hour, bet. I was like, oh no. So this is what I remembered from before, okay? As I'm reading this, I'm like, well, Tana Mongeau in her last video, that was like 2 days ago, probably for me. Oh, if you don't really know who Tana Mongeau is, when Tana Mongeau grows up, she wants to be that Danielle Pergoli girl, you know, the cash me outside. That's who she wants to be. Which incidentally, Kim Kardashian, did Kim post a picture or did that Cash Me Outside girl post it? Cash Me Outside. I cannot stand that girl, okay? She is the epitome of what is wrong with our world right now, okay? That if you just are totally disrespectful, talk about outlandish behavior that should never be respected and people should be concerned about your safety, that you'll get famous off of that. That is what is wrong with our society right now, okay? And what does Tana Mongeau want to be when she grows up? The Cash Me Outside girl. Okay, so anyway, so she was talking about how she's going to have the longest meet and greets ever on this tour, right? Now, if you remember, I did a video a long time ago where I talked about Tana's tour before, and it was already over when I did it. So I went in and I looked at Fullscreen's thing about her tour because I was like, well, I want to really see what this tour's all about, right? So here it is, Fullscreen Live, Tana ticketing and all this kind of stuff. Now, before, her tickets were really expensive. They were like 200 plus for VIP. I think, I could be wrong. By the point that I made the video the last time, I couldn't go in and see the prices. Now, I can go in now and I will tell you, general admission is $20, and I think that's pretty reasonable, honestly, okay? Meet and greet plus admission is $40, and then the VIP experience plus admission is $150. Now, I think that's pretty reasonable, okay? $150, I mean, that's cheaper than most things. If you paid $150 at a concert for, I don't know, you know, Stevie Nicks, just like a white-winged dove sings a song, sounds like she's singing. Not in my life would I ever pay $150 to see Stevie Nicks unless I was front row center. No, I totally would. I love her, but like, she deserves it, okay? We're talking 40 years of Fleetwood Mac, albums on her old, Rock on Goldust Woman. Tana Mongeau, 19 years old, she's told some ratchet story times about being in an Uber and being stalked. No, she is not worth $150. And some poor parents are out there paying this because their kids are like, but Mom, I have to see Tana. I have to see her. She's best friends with Elijah, Mom. And these moms are like, just shut up. I'll take you. So anyway, I just can't with all this shit. So anyway, here it is, July 30th. She's coming to Indianapolis, and she's playing at the Irving Theater. Now, let me tell you a little funny story about this, okay? The Irving Theater is where I saw my very first concert in Indianapolis with my best friends when I was 15 years old. Want to know what the name of the band was? The Circle Jerks. There you go, Tana. So anyway, so I went up there and I looked through all this and what you get with the tickets, and I was like, okay, so there's all these frequently asked questions at the bottom. How long is the show? The show is 50 to 70 minutes. Tana and Friends North American Dates. Now, I don't know if that's Tana Gets Online, because down here at the very bottom, it does differentiate. It says that talent equals Tana. So when you see talent, that means Tana. No, but okay, so anyway, so I don't know if that's like her getting up and telling a story time and saying, hey, you guys, it's Tana, I love you, gotta go smoke a blunt, okay? Or if it's like Tana for 5 seconds and then she comes back and forth and hosts the show, or who knows? I don't know who her friends are, I don't care. That's like me coming on tour and bringing my good Judy, Tanya, and Melissa with me, and then they do the show and I just sit there all day long and like drink fountain pops. Why would anybody pay $150 for that? Makes no sense to me whatsoever, nobody care. My good friend Tanya, she could fucking sell out some shows, probably. But anyway, so there's all this kind of stuff you get. You know, if you get a meet and greet admission, you get a ticket to the show, individual photo, it's oh my God. And then we could all post them on Instagram with the hashtag, we're the best internet friends. Don't you need internet friends? That's what Fullscreen was saying all over Twitter last night, which I think is bullshit, okay? You're basically saying to these kids out there, you have no friends, you're lonely, you don't fit in with anybody else, but you relate to Tana because she's this outrageous personality. You need friends. You need a cult. You need friends. Buy a ticket to Tana. Give me a break. It's so sick. So then it goes on, and then she says 41 minutes until you have to comment on my vlog. Set a reminder. Who'd care? Okay, and then she says, every time I think the damn stalker shit stops, ... Okay, and this is like a drinking game, okay? Now, if you're a drinking age, well, it doesn't really matter if you watch Tana Mongeau videos. I mean, I think most of her fans are like 11 years old and they're getting drunk every night, probably. I don't condone that, by the way. But that's what she talks about, so every time you see a possibility for a story time, you drink. By the end of your time that you're done reading her Twitter feed, you're drunk, is basically it. I don't drink, I'm real safe. Because if you read this, I mean, you would be screwed, right? Every time I think the damn stalker shit stops, ... drink. Hey, Phoenix, Austin, Dallas, and Houston, should I do a huge ticket giveaway? Now, at this point, I'm starting to wonder, could she not sell out this show, gal? What's going on? Is she worried she's gonna be standing up there telling an Uber story time with 10 little kids in the front row? Baby, this ain't babysitting hour, okay? Making out with Karina for views, aka the Chapstick Challenge, she retweets. And I'm like, why is she retweeting that 7 days later, okay? Like, this is starting to look a bit desperate. And then she says, yo, my face is super tiny baby on page 96 of People Magazine this month. I'll bawl. Who would have thought? She's on People Magazine and she's complaining. Okay. I switch flow like I switch time zone. I also upload daily. Click the fucking link in my bio. And then I was sitting there and I was like, everyday flow with that, everyday pro with that Disney Channel. I was like, oh, I get it. She's the female Jake Paul of YouTube is what she is. Okay, who'd care? I'm not fucking hitting any links. It'll probably take me to your Pornhub channel. And then she says, oh, we pulled a crazy prank. Ah! I mean, nothing on here is legit. Like, one of the things I used to like about Tana is that she, like, tweets all of this, like, genuine stuff. Like, hey, girl, what's going on? Or, hey, I like your nails. Or, ha, ha, ha. Or all this kind of stuff. All this is just PR and marketing. And then somebody says to her, are you, like, a prank vlogger now or something? And then she says, allegedly, with the help of some paid actors. And then, somebody says, I want to go see Tana Mongeau on tour, but I have nobody to go with. But remember, if you go, you'll make more internet friends. Cult, cult, cult. And then she says, I'll be your friend, make new friends. Come on, sister. I'll be your friend, make new friends. Come on, sister. I'll be your friend, make new friends. Come on, sister. Spooky strange, okay? Cult. So then, like, she's gonna stand over there and go, hey girl, you tweeted me! Come up here, let's be good Judies. You can stay at my hotel room. Baby, shit, no ma'am, nuh-uh, I don't buy that shit at all. And then she says, Southwest lost my luggage. I'm gonna cry right now. LMAO. Drink! Storytime video coming up. And then she says, Tana has the worst luck. It's actually so sad. No, Tana has the worst liar is actually what it is. It's so sad. Drink! Okay, and then it goes, she says, I'm actually listening to church music. Oh my God, as if. I don't buy that, not for 1 second, I'm sorry, okay? I don't know what she refers to as church music. You know, I don't know, but maybe. I'm actually listening to church music in this Uber with headphones to stop me from committing horrible crimes out of anger right now. Drink! Story time coming up, Uber. What? She's done 15 videos about Ubers, and yet she's getting back in an Uber again. LA gives me butterflies. Drink! Just passed a billboard in Hollywood with my face on it. I found out I was in People magazine today, starting my world tour tomorrow, emotional. I mean, come on. The entire world is endorsing this girl to be the role model of our next generation. It is so fucking sad. I love you guys, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.